Round one. Fight. Round three. Fight. Round three. Fight.
this guy, they interviewed him. The Quality Learning Center has now been interviewed.
The YouTuber that was making the claims, you were here earlier today. I came here at 1 o'clock. You were here. Where are you now? You claim we're closed. You claim we're a fraud. Where are you? Why are you not here right now? It's like,
why aren't you recording us while we're putting on this obvious performance to look like we're not defrauding? You've got to be fucking retarded. Like, how are you fucking, like, how can you be this retarded? This is crazy.
you're trying to.
It still says learning. Look at it. It's like, dude, this is out of like fucking Reno 911 or Portlandia or something. It's like, I'm trying to think of another like satire show. It's like, this is the, you know, the Parks Department at like Parks and Recreation. That's like the dumb person, right? It's like Zoolander 3. You know, Derek Zoolander gets appointed to be governor of Minnesota.
Put out a certain message about a certain group. I'm not gonna make that claim. I don't want to make that claim without me knowing him personally, but that's what it seems like he's doing. From
okay, so it's all about you being Somalian, right? Of course, that's just total bullshit. Is the kind of person who would have been naturally selected, but we live in such a safe society. They're multiplying. That's what's happened. So if you actually believe this, like, what are we doing? Krasenstream believes it. He doesn't believe. They are lying retards. This is why you can't debate and argue with these people. They will look at somebody that gets caught for fraud, who then stops doing the fraud, and then say, see, it didn't happen. That's the way they think. And why do they think like that? Because they don't want it to be true. They're not logical. They're not rational. They don't look at what makes sense. They come to a conclusion, and then they work backwards to justify it. Even if it's true, there's still no windows and the glass is blacked out, and the shit got shut down, and they can't spell the fucking sign, and they locked them out, and they wouldn't give her the ability to even sign the kid up. They didn't even give the paperwork, and they opened a door, and there was nobody there. There was no crying babies or anything like that. They think with their emotions, not right. They're so fucking stupid. It's amazing. It's crazy. Such dishonest people. Absolutely.
outside of those hours, and then claim, hey, they're closed, and they're still making money. They're using taxpayer money to work, and it's like, you don't come outside of operational hours and then say they're using taxpayer money. That was completely false. As you can see, we're open Mondays through Thursdays, 2 to 10 p.m. He was here earlier. I don't see him right now. So it's like, are you trying to record that we're doing fraud, or are you trying to put the Somali name and the fraud in the same sentence?
This shit is not gonna work, guys. Like, y'all gotta stop doing this. This shit is so embarrassing. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. You had it happen. But wait, I put the cookie back. Why aren't you... Wait, shouldn't you be happy because I just put a cookie in the cookie jar? No, bro, you took it out earlier. What do you mean?
That's what really hurt us the last couple of days. We're open. We've been open. We haven't closed. We've been open for eight and a half years now. We haven't closed once during that period. So I want to touch on that first. The second thing is, which is...
Doesn't that mean that the violations were then not actually done properly? Because if they had that many violations and they never got closed in order to fix and solve the violations, then I feel like also that's really just another indictment on the federal government or the state government. They haven't missed a paycheck. I bet they haven't missed a paycheck. It's interesting how kids... after there were no kids there, but now 20 kids show up for daycare, even after a person who lives there says he's never seen any kids go in or out of the building. 2 people said that. It was the guy that was doing the interview with him, and then also the random guy on the street. So at a certain point, you have to really wonder what's going on here. And then especially whenever another news station did like a camera outside of one of these places, and it showed that they were billing the state for like 100 kids, and there were 3 kids that came in. It still says luring, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
Kind of laughable is the sign. We messed up the sign. We paid somebody to do our sign. He incorrectly did it. We're having him work on it. We paid him to correct the sign. He said it'll be done by this week. So by the end of this week, our sign will be fine.
The sign's gonna be fine by the end of the week. I wonder how long it's been not fine.
Third thing, which is the fraud claim. There's no fraud going on whatsoever. Kids come to us, clients come to us, their parents come to us. They're here daily. They leave on time. They come on time. There's no fraud going on whatsoever.
There's no fraud. Okay, well.
Where those claims came from, I mean, if a group of people does fraud, you don't paint the brush with everyone in that group.
You're doing that. Nobody else is doing that until you started doing it. No, see, you don't understand. No. No, see, they hate everybody that's Somalian. No, we didn't all do it. No, of course not. But, like, you want to go after everybody, but, like, because you're racist because you're saying we all do it. No, we're not saying that. But why are you saying all of us do it? Oh, my God. Not once did a YouTuber say anything about all Somalian. Yeah, it's crazy that people just will let themselves be lied to whenever they agree with something. It's so embarrassing. People like this used to try to be friends with tigers back in the day, and these problems would solve themselves. But nowadays, we have to let these people run wild and they can vote. I keep telling you guys, we need to stop people from voting. We do. We got to stop them from voting.
Don't say, hey, there's a group of people that are Somali that are doing fraud. Say, hey, every single Somali must be part of fraud. No, we're
Nobody's saying that.
Owners.
You're business owners? Yeah, that's the problem. That's the entire problem.
Being a business owner is extremely tough. Trying to raise kids that are not yours, that are others, is extremely tough as well. But then for people to come and go like, hey, they're not really working, they're just taking free money. If any of us have children here, raising children is not easy. Trying to help them with schoolwork, trying to build their manners is not easy work. So when somebody comes and does that, it's really disheartening. In the community itself, as Minnesota, as Somalis, as people that own this business for 8 years now, we do nothing but to uplift the community, uplift our children, uplift one another, uplift non-Somalis, uplift Somalis, to make a better community for all of us.
Exactly, that's the problem, is that you guys try to take money, act as a racial interest group, and then not assimilate, not become part of America, but become an enclave inside of a host nation and be as parasitic as you possibly can be. This is it. We gotta send these people back. We do. We gotta send them back. Like, this is crazy. It's insane. And any of them having fraud, we gotta say, yo, bro, leave your shit here. We're keeping it. That's our shit.
When somebody comes in and says, hey, they're not doing it, it's just like if he would have came during operational hours and there's no one here, okay, you got a point. He came, I think it was 11 a.m. Obviously, there's no cars in the parking lot. If you look around, there's cars now. Yeah, because our employees are here.
Wow. I can't believe that. So let me get this straight again. So after there was an investigation into this, you had people come to the place? Oh my God.
Our clients are here. But don't come.
I've seen 7-year-olds gaslight better than this.
At 10 a.m. They're like, hey, their door's not open. Obviously, our door's not going to be
You
open.
can tell he's lying.
We're not open today.
It's not even about telling somebody's lying. I mean, it's obvious this is happening. There's so many other points on the graph that show this. Like, anybody that's believing this is a retard. It is. They're complete fucking retards.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Come on.
Ah! Yes!
No, bro.
Yes!
Wow. Minnesota healthcare company run by Mohammed. But if you say Mario, it's ridiculous.
Well, it was weird. I was looking at my claims and I saw this company called Community
Muhammad Squared?
Care Partners in there, and I was like, who are these people?
They were billing her Medicaid.
Day after day.
Billing a lot.
180.
180 bucks. That's a lot of money. That's big money. Turn it up a little bit.
$90.
Week after week.
Same thing.
Month after month.
Until you saw their name on your insurance billing, had you ever heard of this company?
No. This company, Community Care Partners, has never worked with me in any way, shape, or form.
And they're
Like,
just
who
billing
are you?
her
I don't know
over
who
and
you
over.
are.
Who are Community Care Partners?
It's because they don't have surnames, so they use their grandfather's name as a surname? Really? Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Their website says they provide ARMS. ARMS is the acronym for Adult Rehabilitative Mental Health Services, a Medicaid program overseen by the Minnesota Department of Human Services that helps an individual develop and enhance psychiatric stability.
I've never received any type of armed services.
Online,
So they're charging her for shit she didn't even do.
Community Care Partners solicits referrals with very detailed information requested. The exact info you'd need to start billing someone's Medicaid.
It's my last one.
When you click on Meet Our Team, you get a page with no information.
Oh!
It does say, find us at our working location in St. Anthony.
What about
Let's go see if Community Care Partners is actually here.
So Carol 11 set out to do just that.
This is the address. It says it's Suite 312.
We found a small sign on a door and a
Okay.
mailbox, but no one answered.
Doesn't look like anybody's actually here. It's 1:45, so we're in the middle of the day during business hours.
Yeah, sure.
The Secretary of State
So
website.
it's 1:35. Oh, guys, wait a minute. I already know what, the idiots on Twitter are going to say. Oh, well, they were out during lunch. You went during lunch in order to make them look bad. And I'm sure you also had them, you infiltrated their system and charged this woman a bunch of times also to make them look bad.
listed a manager. When Carol 11 contacted her, she provided evidence that she
Siesta?
sold
No,
the
that's
business
somewhere
in
else.
December 2023.
That's going to be the
That
ones in
sale
Texas.
happened before the ghost billing to Erna's insurance started, and the timing raises even further questions. State Medicaid data reveals Community Care Partners billed just $20,000 in 2022 and $10,000 in 2023.
Okay, so kind of
However,
losing business.
In 2024, under
This is like one of those things where like they're comparing the size of planets, right? And it's like, okay, if you think the sun is big, there's like this other planet that's like fucking, it's like the sun's like 1 pixel next to this planet, right?
new ownership, the company's Medicaid billing didn't just grow, it exploded by nearly 7,000% to more
That's more than Diablo Immortal. This is serious.
than $700,000.
Wow.
And at least in Erna's case, the money was paid when no services were provided.
To be blunt, you feel like fraud was committed?
Oh, absolutely. There's no way it was not committed.
Eventually, Care 11 received an email from one of the current
Over $1 trillion, I think we lose every year to fraud that benefits primarily low-income immigrants and illegals. And also citizens, too. Like, there are some native-born... It's not like all the immigrants are doing everything bad. There's also our citizens are also doing bad shit, too.
owners.
At least
Mohammed
think about that,
who
$1 trillion.
refused to participate in an interview, but acknowledged fraudulent billing. He
Yeah.
wrote that when they learned of a client's allegations, we immediately conducted an internal review and, that same day, terminated the staff member involved.
Ah, for sure, right? And then you rehired them the day after.
But first things first, I'm actually so shocked that Trump is attacking us. I think Trump should be thanking us in multiple
what?
ways, and I'm going to explain.
For what?
First things first, I think we are a good example of what the American dream can look like.
You're right. The only problem is that we have to pay for it. No, it's a great point. Like, you should look at the way that Somalians live in Minnesota and realize that that should be you. That should be you. No, it's a great point. Yeah. No, this should absolutely be you. 100%.
Like, Somali Americans, and it's making me sad and it's funny. Like, I know Somali people are very funny. We're like the class clan who also happens to be valedictorian. Somalis in Minnesota are so successful.
Valedictorian, isn't the IQ of Somalia like in the 60s over there? Like, what do you mean valedictorian? I don't know about that.
I take multiple trips a year to Minnesota, and I leave so inspired. You have Somali-owned law firms, Somali-owned pharmacies, Somali-owned everything you can think of, and it's...
That's what I was saying. There's scams everywhere. Scams everywhere. It's not just one. It's not like daycare is the only place. Well, what do y'all think the probability is that the daycare is the only place they're scamming, right? I mean, really, what are we doing here? What are we doing? We really think that daycare is the only place that's happening? Nah, bro, like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
So inspiring to see that what my community could do in just 30 years.
Yeah.
Literally, we came to this country not speaking English, not knowing anything. We're black, Muslim, we're immigrant, and we're
Yeah, and you still don't, a lot of y'all still don't speak English.
to be that successful. It should be really applauded.
No, you guys are not that successful in Minnesota. 89% of immigrant Somali households are on some type of welfare.
It's time for you guys to go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. The jig's up. It's been fun. You had a great 30 years. It's been a great run, guys. You know, and I gotta respect them in a way, right? I mean, y'all really just came in here, put your dick on the table and said, listen, bitch, this is the way it's gonna be. And some people listened. They did. And they shouldn't have, but they did. But it's over now. Let's go ahead. We gotta move back. We gotta go beyond this.
You look above my head, you'll see that.
And also, here's another component. This is really important. A lot of these low-income immigrant populations that are like other, like besides Somalians, like, you know, like people from South America, they're doing the same thing. It's not like Somalians are like the monopolizers of scams. They're not but the monopolizers of coming to America and living off of American fucking taxpayers, right? This is happening everywhere. It's a completely unsustainable situation. It's not. Even Canada is deporting people. We don't want them. I don't believe Canada is deporting anybody. But how do they get over here and know how to rig our system? Because it's easy. They get enabled by doing it, and there are some people that are Americans that work with them to make it easier for them. So, like, they might have an in inside of, like, some administration or some government office, and so they work with that person in order to do things. That's generally what happens.
Are on cash. We go over to food stamps. You'll see that 62%
Oh my God.
are on food stamps.
Yeah, you look at this, right? 28% of Medicaid. So, like, again, I don't see how this is there's no other solution to this other than mass deporting all of them. All of these people that are on welfare should be, every single one of them should be deported. Every single one. Deport them, deport their family, deport their kids. They're all going back. Absolutely. And by the way, anybody who doesn't have this viewpoint, do not vote for them. Stay home until this is on the table. Because this should be on the table. This should be the entire table. So until that happens, I mean, there's no reason to even go out and vote. Really, there's no reason to go out and vote for any reason. Yeah, I mean, what is this?
We go to Medicaid, you'll see that 86% are on Medicaid.
Seize everything they have, too? I wouldn't seize everything they have unless they're criminals. If they're criminals and they have any sort of history of fraud or anything like that, then I would seize all of their assets and then send them back with nothing. That is what I would do. But, and they should be lucky. They're getting sent back. I think that's pretty nice, right? I mean, we're a reasonable group of people. All right, guys, yep, you had your fun. Now it's time to go home. Yeah, I mean, you do this in another country, you're not going back, right? And so I'm a nice guy. What can I say? So, yeah, season 3 times. Exactly, it's fraud. It is. That's going to change. It isn't complicated. Fraud plus government oversight failure equals inside jobs. Yeah.
So 89% of Somali immigrant families that have children are on some type of welfare in the United States.
Yeah, they're parasites. The fuck are, what else could they be?
89%.
It's ridiculous.
And this is coming from the Center for Immigration Studies.
Yeah.
Now, in the vast majority of cases, if someone is on Medicaid, they are a net recipient in tax dollars. Meaning the value of the benefits they receive from the government is more than they...
Wait, let me listen to that again. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Medicaid. They are a net recipient in tax dollars.
A net recipient. So a net recipient means a net negative.
Meaning the value of the benefits they receive from the government is more than they pay into the federal tax system.
There you go.
Again, that means they're a net recipient.
Yep.
They are taking from the system more than they're contributing to.
That's right. And you don't even know how bad it is because you're not counting the other things that they do that cost us money.
So essentially 9 out of 10 Somali immigrant families that have children are taking more in dollars than they are giving to our federal tax system.
Let's hear that again.
They are taking from the system, contributing to the system. So essentially 9 out of 10 Somali immigrant families that have children are taking more in dollars than they are giving to our federal tax system.
Isn't this a joke? This is crazy, right? Y'all believe that? Wow.
I wouldn't.
It's like, what a surprise that a bunch of people from some shithole somewhere, they come over here, they don't do anything. Wow. What a surprise. Who could have guessed?
Find that as success.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it real. We should also be paying attention to this and just not ignoring it. But let's go back. Look at the light gray. It says Somali immigrant households with children over 10 years in the U.S. So these families have had over 10 years in the United States.
That's a long time.
And there's only a 3% difference in the amount that are on Medicaid and not.
Well, I mean, who gives a shit? The thing is that, like, if any of them are out there, they should be gone. Hasn't the Somali GDP gone up like 10 billion? Well, if it has, I think I might know why. In what universe can someone justify that as a good thing? Well, the reason why people justify it, so you have to understand that it's not complicated, right? Like, this is not like there's not a huge, elaborate tapestry of incentives and goals and methods. No, it's actually really simple. The reason why they think it's okay is because these people are not white, and they have the people that are doing it think that these people will vote for their policies. If these people don't like immigrants, if it was a bunch of Russian immigrants that love Donald Trump, they'd be saying to kick them all out. Like, they're only voting for these Somalians, and they only want these Somalians in the country because what they do is they effectively give them more votes. That's it. It's just they're doing it for votes. I mean, there you go. Why isn't Trump doing anything about it? Because Trump is a talker. Trump is a great bullshitter. He is a great guy to have to tell jokes at like at a wedding, right? He's amazing for that. But the problem is that whenever it gets down to brass tacks and it comes down to really executing something in the most direct way possible, he really just drops the ball. He does. He drops the ball. And I think that's the big reason why I didn't vote for him. Because I saw this happen in his first term. He came in, guns blazing. I'm going to build the wall. I'm going to put all these people in jail. We're going to drain the swamp. None of this happened. So really, whenever he ran the second time, I said, okay.